雨熙站在前面，然后恩熙站在后面，然后闭上眼睛啊，就是
抛下，然后我
不是，能不能准确的把这个果脯喂给他？哎，我觉得这个难度，这个地狱模式可以啊，要不要尝试一下？先正常版，再困难版。来吧，来，我们雨熙往前走一步啊，可以闭上眼睛，然后恩熙在后面，能不能直接
递给他吗？
直接从背后喂给他？
趁他擦手的时候，我还想起来一个细节，当时编剧老师在里面写了一道菜叫槐叶冷桃，其实是很，就我还不太了解，但有一天我在横店打开外卖软件的时候，刚好有一道菜叫冷桃，就是以前的一种冷面，所以后来我觉得还是因为我从剧本里面被科普到了这道美食，也是以前古代一直流传下来的那道美食。好，哎，擦完了，擦好了，我的饭也垫完了。
来，要不要从身后要不要？尝试一下，能不能一下？哎，对，不要看，直接，哎，不能这样，哎，好，来自背后的幸福，好，然后再来个正面吧，正面好不好？正面也可以。可以啊。
但是我俩就结束了，我们没有浪费食物。
记住了，幸福。
记住了，幸福。好，再尝试一下是吗？
哇，这个也行。再来一次。
够了。太棒了！我问一下雨熙，这个赵琳，这个幸福是什么味道啊？
酸酸甜甜的，就如同幸福的幸福一样。
也希望我们
一眼来选择一个，
是只有这一个。
好，随机一个都可以。来想想它跟你的角色有什么关系，是吗？
对。
好，那我们兔小姐是谁呢？来，恩熙跟大家打个招呼。
Hello， 大家好，我是跟恩熙在《花开锦绣》里面是一个叫
哦，
接，哇塞，1万
两
，1万两，
雅克快抢！
大家好，我是会喷1万两钱的鱼。哎，没有了吗？好好玩哦。
还有谐音梗在里面。谢谢蓉蓉姐，好，诗人，跟大家打个招呼吧。
大家好，我是范诗人。
送给子霞，为什么呢？想你替我们去打一打于静修，替我们出一口恶气。
我还以为打我的，
吓死我！我以为是爱你就要爱才。
有还有一个特殊的设计，
只有你会玩。
来，我们可以让这个两个小动物靠近一点啊。来，我们大家可以来一张，热度也特别高，也有很多的热搜词和热梗。我们今天也一起看看我们的画室人们有哪些热搜和热梗带给大家啊。第一个空间，来，小丁可以撕一下第一张，看看是什么。好，随机撕都可以啊。张，
哇，所以其实是你作为他，你想叫我爸，是这意思？其实我是觉得，如果说可能他的基因会比
对，给他
小兔子给他贴一贴，
是粉丝。
哇，
好意外，好意外的，该怎么匀了？
对，给你的2个。
那还有震动的效果，
全自动那个粉扑。
继续在我们的微博上聊我们这部《花开锦绣》啊，有更多的二创，还有一些热梗可以爆出来。谢谢大家的关注和支持。哎，那今天在我们的直播间，微博直播当然有饭的环节，下面就是我们的真人版的胡闹厨房环节。下面呢，我们要进行一个分组啊，然后我们的雨熙和子兰一组，然后我们的恩熙和诗然一组。然后我们要根据订单猜出食材，并且快速组合，1分钟之内完成最表情包的复刻挑战。好，我们的食材已经拿上来了，对不对？来，我们快速食材的卡片，我们其他道具可以拿下去啊。来，我们的第一道菜品，请给大家看一下啊，给我们网友们看一下，给我们的演员们。我们2个组 PK 啊，要选择食材，交给后方的厨师去进行烹饪。
哦，你要拿相应的锅。好，这什么菜啊？早餐吗？
好，来我们看一下，第一组我们的好，我们答案是给到的是塔，但是加牛奶也可以。来，印章给到了羽西这组，请选择赵琳。
野菜嘛，
哎，选择了野菜，交给我们的后方厨师。
因为是赵琳最爱的菜嘛。
Live promotion drama The Road to Splendor presents a much more relaxed atmosphere than just a regular promotional event. Ding Yuxi and the other players not only introduced the characters they played, but also discussed important scenes in the drama, read netizens' comments, and followed various games that showed their familiar sides off-screen. For Ding Yuxi fans, this live is an exciting opportunity to see how the actor interacts with his fellow players while also understanding more deeply the characters and stories they bring. From the very beginning of the show, players are asked to introduce characters using randomly selected properties. The simple concept instantly creates a relaxed and playful atmosphere. Ding Yuxi also took part in the game before the event continued with a character discussion session. One of the parts that is quite interesting is when the players start talking about the scenes that are considered the most memorable in the first episode. The discussion does not stop at what is seen on the screen, but also goes into small details during the filming process. One of the scenes discussed was the moment when Ting Yoon had to deal with an emotional situation involving her grandmother and mother. In the scene, there is a game of curtain movement and hand interaction that turns out to have its own meaning. The players explained that the scenes are quite complicated because the characters have to face more than one direction of emotion at the same time. The grandmother has her own worries, while the mother also tries to protect her daughter from more difficult situations. Small details in the scene actually make the atmosphere even more touching. Even the movement of the characters' hands and steps after leaving the place is seen as a symbol that the journey ahead may look beautiful, but in the end a person will have to step on his own. The discussion shows that the road to Splendor not only relies on visuals and story conflicts, but also pays great attention to the emotions hidden behind the small actions of the characters. In addition to the emotional scenes, the live also discusses how the players see each other's characters. One of the interesting discussions is related to the characters who are depicted as having a life full of struggle. The character is said not to have had an easy start in life, but is constantly trying to fight circumstances, pursue dreams and determine his own destiny. The image was later considered to have similarities with another figure who was also known for his struggle with life. The conversation then turns to the quality of the script. The players admit that the dialogues in the play have their own characteristics. The sentences look simple and direct, but they have a fairly deep meaning. This makes the players feel that it is not easy to change the dialogue that has been written. Each word is considered to have a function and is in the right place. In fact, there was praise for the author's ability to create characters who have strong personalities and are able to leave an impression on the audience. Ding Yuxi's name also received attention in discussions about the quality of literacy and character in drama. The conversation showed that the players not only performed their roles in front of the camera, but also paid enough attention to how the characters were built through writing. However, the live atmosphere is not constantly serious. After discussing the characters and scenes of the drama, Ding Yuxi with the players entered the cooking game session. They are divided into groups and have to guess the food ingredients based on the clues given. Ding Yuxi got several opportunities to determine which ingredients and utensils were considered appropriate for a particular dish. One of the challenges has to do with omelets and salt. After that, there was also a game about pancakes associated with a scene in the play. The discussion about the pancake even developed into a joke about the food that tasted sweeter because it was eaten with someone in a pleasant atmosphere. Ding Yuxi's relaxed side was even more apparent when she had to answer a question regarding a favorite vegetable. The answers and choice of materials in the game then develop into quite chaotic but entertaining conversations. The players leave each other comments and try to guess the correct ingredients. In the end, they managed to complete the challenge. Not stopping at the cooking game, the players also follow the challenge of making the bottle stand upright. The challenge looks simple, but it turns out to be quite difficult. The players have to try several times until finally some succeed and others have to receive a light punishment. Ding Yuxi and his colleagues seem to enjoy the game. Moments like this reveal another side of the cast that may not always be apparent when they are in character in the play. Another no less interesting part is the game of interpretation of the dialogues of the characters. The players take a paper containing a sentence from a character in the play and then have to act it out. One challenge asks for a sentence about a marriage proposal to be said 3 times in a row. The situation, of course, immediately creates a more crowded atmosphere. The players have to swap identities and bring dialogue as if they were really different characters. There is also a dialogue that is then played with various regional accents. The players try to use different dialects and teach each other how to pronounce them. The result is actually one of the most entertaining parts of the live. In the midst of all these games, the interaction between players becomes one of the main attractions. They not only talked about their work as actors, but also gave each other gifts and expressed wishes for each other. Ding Yuxi gave a gift in the form of a bag containing salt and sugar. The prize initially made the other players curious because its shape and content could not be immediately guessed. After explaining, the gift turned out to have a simple but quite warm meaning. Salt is used to make dishes taste more flavorful, while the hope conveyed is that everyone can enjoy everyday life well. Other players also gave Ding Yuxi gifts of green vegetables. The gift was accompanied by the hope that Ding Yuxi would always have energy and spirit. From the whole live, it can be seen that the Road to Splendor promotion this time is not only trying to introduce drama to the audience, but also shows a more relaxed relationship between the players. Ding Yuxi became one of the figures who attracted attention for his ability to move from serious discussions of characters and emotional scenes to the light atmosphere of the game. On the one hand, he seems to be involved in discussions about characters, scripts, and scenes that have emotional depth. On the other hand, he also shows a relaxed side when it comes to answering food questions, playing alongside other players and taking part in challenges that sometimes generate unexpected moments. This is what makes the live promotion of the Road to Splendor feel different. The audience not only gets an idea of the drama's story, but also gets the opportunity to see the players as themselves outside of the characters. At the end of the show, the players again invite the audience to keep abreast of the development of the Road to Splendor and watch the next episodes. The live was also closed with a thank you to the audience and fans who have provided support. For Ding Yuxi fans, this moment is certainly an interesting addition in the middle of the Road to Splendor. Not only because the actor is back in promotional activities, but also because the live shows how he and the other players build a warm atmosphere, full of jokes, while still bringing the audience back to the emotions and stories that are the main strength of the drama. With a mix of character discussions, behind-the-scenes stories, games, and spontaneous interactions, Live this time managed to show that the appeal of the Road to Splendor is not only on the screen. The chemistry of the cast and the way they talk about each other's characters are also part of what makes the drama's promotional journey even more interesting to follow.